Hey you guys, it's Peter and welcome to my channel. Peter likes books. And yes, it is the huge announcement for the April books for the book clubs. So a little refresher course, if you don't know, I have two book clubs, over there and over there. I have two book clubs. The first book club that I have is called a True Crime Book Club, and it is a true crime book club. We read true crime over there. And I run that book club with my good Judy Mel. Can everybody say, hi Mel? Hi Mel, how are you? Mel and I pick a book every month to read, and April is no different. Today, I don't know why I'm so silly. This is my fourth video in a row sitting right here filming it. Well, the first one I filmed in the bathroom. This is my third video in a row sitting right here filming the video, and I thought, I better make this announcement now so people can get their books, But anyway, we pick a book every single month. There is a book club group that you have to join. You have to. It's mandatory. I mean, you don't have to, but anyway, it's listed below. It's on Facebook. There's 3 easy questions to answer, then you can be part of the group. I think it's a private group, but anyway, anybody can join. So go join True Crime Book Club if you want to, and then we do live streams. Well, we haven't in a while. We've taken a little hiatus. We tried to do it last month, and then I couldn't sign on because we have been doing the live streams on YouNow. We are now switching the live streams to the Facebook group themselves, so they will be on the Facebook group. We are resuming the live streams at the end of April, and the April live stream will be to discuss the March and February books, as well as to just kind of have fun and hang out and see what it's like over on the Facebook, because we haven't done it on the Facebook, and that was Mel's idea, and I think that was a fantastic idea, so I'm real excited about that. So the live streams will be over on the Facebook group from now on, okay? And yeah, so that's how that's going to go. So that's where a True Crime Book Club is. And then Peter's Book Club, which is just a book that I pick every month. People get very confused about it. They're like, you don't have a live stream? You don't do this? You don't? I'm like, no, it's very much like Reese Witherspoon. I just pick a book and we all read it together. And people are like, you don't do a live stream for it? I'm like, Reese Witherspoon doesn't do a live stream for her book. She don't do that. She sells about 60 things a lot, but she don't do live streams. Yell at Reese Witherspoon. But anyway, I love Reese Witherspoon. I love her book club. So anyway, but that's kind of where I got the idea for Peter's Book Club, is I'll just pick a book and then we'll all read it together, right? And so that's what I'm doing. So today is the moment that you have all, 400 of you, been waiting for. The announcement of the books. Are you guys ready? Okay, so let's get into this. Where are my reading glasses? Here they are. These are my upstairs reading glasses. I got upstairs reading glasses, and I got 15 pairs of downstairs reading glasses. These are not my favorite pairs of reading glasses, but they are what they are. Okay, so let's get into this. Let's talk about the book for a True Crime Book Club first. Mel and I had 4 different books that we were picking from, and the book that we decided to read is by Greg Olson, who we have read before. The book that we read by Greg Olson before was, I think it was called If I Told You or something. If You Tell, A True Story of Murder, Family Secrets, and the Unbreakable Bond of Sisterhood. This book was fantastic. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. We read it, I think it was 2 years ago that we read it. Greg Olson is one of the predominant true crime writers of our time. He's like Anne Rule, but of today. So he wrote this book called American Black Widow. You know what? I'm actually not going to include, I usually put in here the thumbnail and all that kind of stuff, but I'm just going to show you. Well, you can't, if you can't see it. Well, if you can't see it, then you can't see it. Then I have to include it in there. Okay. American Black Widow. And it says in here, the shocking true story of a preacher's wife turned killer. And it came out July 13th of 2023. All right, let's hear the synopsis for this. From the #1 New York Times bestselling author of If You Tell, oh, that was the one that we read, comes the chilling, unputdownable story of Sharon Nelson, the minister's wife, whose 2 husbands mysteriously ended up dead. Colorado, 1976, when Reverend Mike Fuller and his beautiful wife Sharon arrive in the sleepy town of Rocky Ford, local residents think something's off about the new couple. The God-fearing minister is gruff and cold, while charismatic Sharon has her husband wrapped around her finger. It isn't long before Sharon is charming her husband's congregation and finds herself in a tryst with local married optometrist Perry Nelson. This kind of reminds me of about 15 true crime shows I've watched recently, and it also kind of reminds me of The Thing About Pam. Did you ever watch that, about that Pam girl? Was that, there's like 3 of them that were made. One's with Jessica Biel and the other one, Candy. No, it's about Candy. Okay, and the battery's at the halfway mark, so I gotta hurry up. Okay. It isn't long before Sharon is charming her husband's congregation and finds herself in a tryst with local married optometrist Perry Nelson. okay? After the affair ends, shortly afterwards, Perry disappears. When his body is shockingly discovered at the bottom of a canyon, his death is ruled an accident, allowing grieving widow Sharon to claim his substantial life insurance. I thought, wait, Perry is the optometrist, but if he dies... Okay, wait. When the affair ends, Sharon and Perry tie the knot. Oh, okay. After the affair ends both their marriages. Oh, it ends both their marriages, not the affair ends. Okay, so then they get married. Then he dies, okay? Trying to move on from the tragedy, Sharon soon remarries fireman Glenn Harrelson. He don't know he's next, probably, right? But when the charred remains, oh my lord, of Glenn's body are discovered with 2 bullet holes in his skull, the police can't help but question if both men dying in such mysterious circumstances is one coincidence too many. Shocking, sensational, and gripping. This is a true story. The Black Widow, Sharon Nelson. A must... I keep on saying it. Sharon Stone is what I want to say. Did you ever see that movie, Basic Instinct? Oh my God, that was so good. This is shocking, sensational, and gripping. This is a true story. The Black Widow, Sharon Nelson. A must-read tale of greed, sex, and murder in a sleepy Colorado town that will have true crime fans of The Staircase, American Mother, and Making of... I loved all of this. And Making of a Murderer. Have I seen American Mother? I don't know. Hooked from start to finish. This book was originally published as Confessions of a Black Widow and A Bitch on Wheels. Oh, Lord. I like that title. I think I like that title better. Read what everyone is saying. Okay, so that's our book for True Crime Book Club. Oh, my God, that sounds so good, don't you think? American Black Widow. I'll put it in the comment section below. By Greg Olson. That's our book for... a True Crime Book Club for April. Are y'all gonna read it with us? Oh my God, it's gonna be so exciting. I can't wait. Okay, now on to Peter's Book Club. Now, I wasn't sure if I was gonna pick a thriller or a cozy, because y'all know I love the cozy mysteries. We just call them cozies, right? So I was like, I think I'm gonna pick a thriller for April, because I'm really into reading thrillers right now. And I can't depend on Reese Witherspoon to pick thrillers. I mean, she can't pick thrillers every month. I can, but she can't. So anyway, a lot of people were recommending books to me, but it was funny because this book kept on coming up that I really wanted to read, and I actually had downloaded it on my Audible. But every time somebody would recommend it, they'd say, oh, I just read it, and it's really, really good, or I just started it, or I can't wait to read it, I'm starting it tomorrow, or something like that. And I was like, well, what's the point in me picking it for the book club? Because everybody's already read it. But we're going to read it anyway, and I'm going to be introduced to it. Anybody else that wants to be introduced to it too, they can be introduced to it as well. And that book is, hold on a second. That book is, where is it at? Right here. Listen for the Lie by Amy Tintera. And it literally just came out March 5th of 2024. And here is what it is about. Y'all ready? Okay. What if you thought you murdered your best friend? Oh my lord, my best friend Tanya Jean? No, I could never. What if you thought you murdered your best friend, and if everyone else thought so too? And what if the truth doesn't matter? After Lucy is found wandering the streets covered in her best friend Savvy's blood, everyone thinks she is a murderer. Lucy and Savvy were the golden girls of their small Texas town. Pretty, smart, and enviable. Lucy married a dream guy with a big ring and an even bigger new home. Savvy was a social butterfly, loved by all. And if you believe the rumors, especially popular with the men in town. It's been years since that horrible night, a night Lucy can't remember anything about, and she has since moved to LA and started a new life. But now the phenomenally huge hit true crime podcast. I love books like that. Denise Mina did that whole series, or she's doing that series, which I love, about true crime podcasts. And then None of This Is True by Lisa Jewell is about a true crime podcast. I love any of them. Oh, what was the other one? Well, I can't remember who it was by. It was called Sophie or Sylvie. Oh, by Courtney. Well, I can't remember what that book is called. I love that. I love her so much. Who is it by? Hold on a second. You know, we're friends on the... we're friends. Sadie. What is her name? We're friends on the Instagram. Hold on a second. Why is she not coming up? What's the book called? Hold on a second. I gotta look it up. The book Sadie. Y'all know what book I'm talking about? Sadie book. Oh, where is it at? Courtney Summers. We've even read books of hers in our True Crime Book Club. But that one was that was fantastic. That was probably the best of all of them. About a true crime podcast. Okay, so let's go on here and read the rest of this. Y'all ready? Okay. Where are we at? Okay. Oh, no, that was about Perry. Back in the Black Widow. Okay. Savvy was the social butterfly loved by all. And I love that name, Savvy, don't you? Okay. Savvy was a social butterfly loved by all. And if you believe the rumors, especially popular with the men in town. Okay. It's been years since that horrible night, a night Lucy can't remember anything about, and she has since moved to LA and started a new life. But now the phenomenally huge hit true crime podcast, Listen for the Lie, and its two good-looking hosts, Ben Owens, have decided to investigate Savvy's murder for the show's second season. Lucy is forced to return to the place she vowed never to set foot in again to solve her friend's murder, even if she is the one that did it. I am so excited about that. I have to tell you, everybody that has read it and is commenting on my videos is like, oh my God, it is so good. You have to read this book, blah, 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 whatever. So I'm very excited about that. So the book for a true crime book club for April is American Black Widow, I think it's called. American Black Widow by Greg Olson. And the book for Peter's book club for the month of April is Listen for the Lie by Amy Tintera. So, very excited about both of those. Both of those came out in the last 6 months. Be a good month for reading. Are you going to read along with us? You going to read along with me? Let me know in the comment section below. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.